It's in New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. First down here for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They're going to run it. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Handoff in a single back formation. The Ragin Cajuns are on the move here.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And now the handoff. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
He slings this one deep down the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big...
And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Lets it fly to the wideout. And is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick. And out comes the offense, set to take over here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. There's the handoff. Powerful running here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it second and medium. And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Airing this one out toward the sideline. He grabs it inside the 20. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
They'll try the right here. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught near the goal line. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And Kirk, is Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Louisiana.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game there.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. To throw, it's Knight. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Makes the catch. It's Dickey. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. The Ragin Cajuns will have first and 10 here. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's picked off in the end zone. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Just trucks the man. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Not much on the return. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. They'll test the right side here. Gets into space at the 50. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. The big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ragin Cajuns. That's a... First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Louisiana. They jump in front here in the fourth. And here comes the Ragin' Cajuns offense back on the field. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Softball brought down after a nice run. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Testing the right side here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Now they try to run in here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Here's that defense shifting again. The Ragin' Cajuns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Handoff to the right side. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. They continue to pound away on the ground. Makes up a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It's Chambers. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He'll hand it off. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Ragin' Cajuns will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Crucial play here. They go to the air. This pass is incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. That's it. First in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how